Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I've done a tea video on this channel. Sorry, I know that I have a lot of subscribers that are big tea fans. Me too. But I haven't had any teas to haul. I will have a Butiki haul coming up soon, but I've asked Stacy to hold it because they're going out of business, which is so sad. So if you haven't made a Butiki order and you want to make one, you should probably go check out their website now because they're running out of some things that are pretty big favorites of a lot of people. So if you're interested in that, go check that out. I will have a haul from them later on, but I asked her to hold it because she said she's going to have one or two new teas and one of them sounded interesting to me. So rather than pay excess shipping later on just for that one tea, I decided to have her hold my big order and then I'll just heap it on the pile. So that'll be coming soon. I do not have a sit down video for the month of October because, well, I haven't really been drinking as much tea as normal, and the ones that I have been drinking are not ones that are on the low side, so I think I went through one tea, maybe two. No, I think it was really only one. So I haven't sipped down any teas, which is sad because my collection is just going to keep growing if I don't start drinking down the teas that I have. But anyways, speaking of my tea collection, that's what this video is sort of about. It's going to be a what's on my shelf video, but not like, I'm not going to go through and show you everything on my shelf. Instead, I have these little festive pumpkin-y things. And I have little slips of paper in there with numbers on them. And I'm going to draw out a number from this one, which represents the shelf, and a number from this one, which represents a number of a tea on the shelf. Yes, so let's get started and we'll talk about some tea. Alright, so let's draw the first number. So, first number is 4, so shelf 4, T9. So that was one of the Quinton's tea emporium teas that I got recently in Virginia Beach when we were on vacation. This is Dragonfly Song, and it's an herbal tea. It's sort of, I want to say it's like lemon and mint, maybe? No, that doesn't sound right. It's lemon and something. Yeah, lemon and mint. And it's pretty strong smelling, and the funny thing is I don't generally like lemon or mint teas, but I actually like this one a lot. When I first smelled it at Quinton's, I was like, oh, this smells really nice. And now smelling it, it's sort of a little sickly sweet. But I remember I've had it a couple of times and I really liked it, so it's definitely an interesting one. Quinton's is not a tea manufacturer or a blender or anything like that. They mostly sell the teas. I can't remember where the different teas are from. They're different brands because they sell a lot of Harney and Sons in store as well, but their loose leaf that they put in their Quinton tins and their Quinton bags are from a couple of different places, and I can't remember what they are because I know that you can buy this tea other places. Alright, so the second one, let's see, is shelf 5, and T11. This one is, it's funny, it shouldn't even really be on the shelf so much. I can't pronounce it. It is a black tea from Russia that I got in a tea swap, and it's just a straight black tea. I've not had this one yet. It smells really good. It definitely smells like a great wake me up black tea. But I remember seeing it in the tea swap and being like, I have no idea what that says or means, but it's from Russia, and I don't think I've ever had a Russian black tea. Apparently the person who put this in the Steepster swap box was, or traveling tea box, it was something that either she or her parents picked up in Russia on a trip, so I'm very interested to try this one. The third one, ooh, it's not the shelf. Third one is shelf 3, T2. And that one is pomegranate oolong. This is a Harney & Sons tea, and this is in little sachets. I don't like this tea, as evidenced by how many I've had, and I've had this for a little while, because I think the Harney & Sons tea haul was one of the first tea hauls I did on this channel. The tin's really nice, as are all of Harney & Sons tins. It's kind of weak. And I think I remember it being a little bit sour tasting, maybe. I definitely want to give this a try as an iced tea, because both times, I think I've only had it 2 or 3 times, and I've always had it hot, and I didn't care for it. I don't know. It's definitely not one of my top recommendations for Harney & Sons, but a lot of people do seem to like it. I just am not a fan of it at all. Ooh, let's pick a 4th one. I think I'm gonna do 5. Shelf 6, T10. So shelf 6, T10. And that is another Quinton's tea. I gotta unwrap the thing so that you can see the bag. This is the Quangzhou. It's a milk oolong. I can't pronounce that at all. Not at all. I feel like I just call it the Qui-Gon Jinn milk oolong. I'm pretty sure in my head that's what I say, Qui-Gon Jinn, which is totally not what it says, but once a Star Wars fan, always a Star Wars fan. This one is so good. It smells amazing, and it's... Some of the milk oolongs that you find out there are just like regular oolongs with milk additives. But this, I actually believe, is a true milk oolong. It's rich and sort of creamy when it's hot, and as it starts to cool down, it gets really, really buttery. Like if you let it cool down fully, it's like drinking a stick of butter, which is not appetizing, so don't let it cool down fully. But when it's hot and still sort of lukewarm, it's so good and so buttery and creamy, and it's definitely one of my favorites. I don't typically like oolongs, but this one is something that the next time we go to Virginia Beach, I'll definitely be picking up more of this if Quinton's has it. Justin actually picked this one up, not me. But I was like, I'm interested in trying it. And then I think I've drank more of this than he has. It's definitely a keeper. All right, and the last one. Ooh, it's kind of like a drum roll. Okay, shelf 5, T8. That got confusing, so I ended up just bumping up to shelf 2 since I hadn't used shelf 2 at all, and pulling the 8th tea on shelf 2. And that's the Bouquet Bay from Butiki, and this is a limited edition tea. I think that you can still get this on the website. I know I just said she's going out of business, or she's closing permanently. Going out of business makes it sound like they had financial troubles, which they did not. Stacy is just moving on to new adventures in her life, which is exciting. But yeah, so this is a limited edition tea, which I guess now all of them are sort of limited edition. But I don't know about this one. It's not my favorite. My coworker at work really loves it. This was actually created for somebody by Stacy to, it was like, she sent her a perfume, I believe, and then this was matched to the perfume. And you can tell because the scent of the dry leaves is really perfumey, and it's good. I believe it's like coconut, and I'm going to smell it, and then I'm probably going to regret it because it is super, super strong smelling. Yeah, I can smell it already. I haven't even opened it. Yeah, it has coconut in it, but I can't remember all the different notes and flavors. It's good. I mean, if you like coconut, you'll probably like this. My coworker really, really liked it, and I will probably end up giving the rest of it to her to drink at work. Because I had it, I liked it, it wasn't all that good. I just don't like the smell of the dry leaves. And that sort of, It's not as strong once you steep it, but it's still there. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed that. If you would like me to do more of these, because I have more than 5 teas on my shelf to be sure, then just let me know. And you can even suggest some numbers down in the comments, and I will see you guys later. Bye!